In the TF2 community, one opinion you hear a lot from various YouTubers is that the razorback is a terribly designed weapon, and I actually disagree with that opinion.
Their med died. We can start pushing.
I would like to go over different points made about the razorback and discuss why I think they are not accurate. So I think the biggest complaint about it that people say is they say it just like turns off Spy, like nothing Spy can really do about it. And Spy is still completely like playable. Like it doesn't feel like you just can't do your job anymore when the razorback is in the match. First of all, it does nothing to prevent you from backstabbing other people that aren't the sniper equipping it. And second of all, you can still kill the sniper with your gun. And people say like, oh, you can't kill the sniper if there's a sentry there, or you can't kill the sniper if he has a team nearby, and that's not necessarily true, because even if the team is by the sniper, more than likely they're going to be busy doing something else, or not notice that in like 2 seconds that you're shooting the sniper. And even with a sentry, like you can just hide out of the sentry's line of sight most of the time. And if you can't, you should probably go in for the sentry, not the sniper. And there's also people saying that it just doesn't do anything against the Spy because he can't backstab you. And I mean, I still think the Spy has the advantage in the matchup when the sniper has the razorback, but it's not as big of an advantage as without the razorback, because he could just walk up and instantly kill the sniper, and the razorback at least gives you a chance to fight back. And in terms of like the cost of using it, not being able to be overhealed is decently a big deal, because that means that it's not nearly as easy for them to survive you gunning them down, because they can't be overhealed to like 185 health, I think it is. And that also means that they're not able to be pre-buffed against other things, namely snipers, bombing soldiers, scouts. So they have to be a lot more careful, although that isn't really as much of a thing because medic barely exists in casual mode. But that's more of an issue with like the player base and casual mode being completely dog shit. So I don't really think it's fair to criticize the Razorback because of that. And I think the Razorback is also well designed because it doesn't like outshadow any of the other options, namely the SMG, because you're giving something up in order to equip it, and that's not just the SMG itself, it's also the overkill, so it does actually have a downside, even when people don't really use the SMG. So even if you have no plans to use the SMG, there's still a trade-off of if you should equip it or not. Those are the main points from Squim Jim's video on the Razorback, but Kaluka and Fishstick on a Stick have also made videos on it, and they both say that it's unfair for the Spy.
Objection!
And just like how I disagree with my dad when he says he's not a federal agent, I disagree with Kaluka and Fishstick on this, because it doesn't take any agency away from the Spy. He's still able to make plays and decisions. He's not prevented from playing the game in any way, like I said before, I think. But it does increase the amount of decisions he has to make, and it freshens up the matchup, and it doesn't put it in the sniper's favor, but it makes it a bit closer. And the next point that they make is often that it's just not good to have weapons that specifically counter one class. And normally I would agree with that. Like the Darwin's Danger Shield is kind of in a terrible spot. But the thing with the Razorback is the Spy is already countering Sniper, and it only brings the matchup closer to the Sniper. it doesn't full-on counter the spy or do anything to harm the spy's experience. It just makes the sniper not a free kill on backstab. So that is my argument for the razorback being a well-designed weapon.